with Shay Rizzo, Rebecca Rizzo with the red hair, and I'm here today to talk to you about a subject that I've been trying to talk about for like 9 months, and it is really hard. This is my next part of my chakra series, and this chakra we're going to be talking to you about today is the blue chakra. It is the throat chakra. It is the turquoise chakra. So this is our throat, and it's right here. So this is where that energy space lies for that chakra. It's developed between the ages of 28 and 35, which is probably part of my reason on why I'm really kind of settling into this, and it's taking me a little bit because I just freshly kind of went through this. You really do learn a lot about your self-expression between the ages of 28 and 35. You settle into your role as an adult, you start to figure out the things that you like, and you really start to find the things that you don't like and deciding whether or not you want to share that energy so that you can change things. So as we go through the throat chakra, it's very important for you to understand that communication side of things. If you don't say what you want or what you need, then you will always have some blocks going on, because how can you share and get what you want, right? Or excuse me, how can you expect to get what you want if you don't share what you want, right? So being able to communicate what it is you want is very important to being able to manifest the life that you need, that you desire. The element is ether. So again, that's kind of like the unseen, that communication. You can see me communicating with you, but the words are invisible and they land on you, and you actually will absorb them emotionally the way that you choose, right? So it's kind of like the ether. And so the element that is a part of this chakra is that, okay? The elephant, or the animal, there's two animals that I have written down, which are the elephant and the bull. Both of which, if you think about, are very strong in the way that they remember things, the way that they engage things. I mean, when you think about those characteristics, an elephant you think about never forgets, right? And a bull, you think about a bull is headstrong, right? And is solid in their conviction. Well, those are very much, I mean, the reason why those are is because those do create such a strong communicative expression, an animal, for you to kind of settle with. And again, your throat chakra is all about making sure that you can be clearly understood by both yourself and those around you. I think pulling back the onion and finding out the why you work and the reasons that you choose the things that you choose really start to define themselves between those ages of 28 and 35. It's when you start to ask those questions and you start to really, you're ready to absorb those answers. The sense that this is related to is the sense of hearing. And again, hearing has to do a lot with communication, because communication begins a lot more with hearing, which again is part of my challenge these days, because I'm having hard of hearing in my ear. And so getting this chakra communicated to you clearly, I think that's again one more reason why I'm blocked, is because my hearing is a little off. So feeling a little uneasy about this. But again, as you kind of step into those areas where you know you need to focus a little more, lean in and just kind of settle into what you're feeling, and really follow your intuition through this process, because it is a healing process and you are a healing creature. And so if you really do listen to yourself, you innately will know how to bring about healing. Okay. The crystals that are associated with this, which I always love, the crystals, first I am wearing one today. This is lapis lazuli. Okay, this is one that I wrapped. Okay, this is wrapped with copper. This helps with communication. Maybe that's the reason why I'm ready to do it today. I'm not quite sure, but here we go. The next is turquoise. I don't have any with me right now. Sapphire, anything that's blue agate. There's a lot, sodalite, anything with the blue in it really will help you with that communication. So it's a good hint, anything blue. Usually it's the lighter blues really help a little bit more. That clarity and the conviction is what you're saying. Next, the emotional dysfunction is really trying to be perfect at everything. When you settle into this throat chakra, the dysfunction is really kind of being able to settle with yourself. When you're blocked and you're experiencing challenges, it's hard for you to sit in the stillness. It's hard for you to meditate, to really kind of understand where you're at and be compassionate to yourself. It's not feeling like you can express yourself clearly. When you are blocked, those are some of the dysfunctions that will start to percolate and show themselves. When you are sitting in this chakra, the throat chakra, your goals are going to be all about finding harmony with you and with others. And by doing that is being settled more into your self-knowledge of who you are and being more creative within yourself. Those are your goals when you are really focused in on that throat chakra, being able to clear that block if it happens to be block and just allow the flow. Those are your goals, is to communicate and share with others and to create. One of the main issues is to express how you're feeling when you're feeling it. Now, a lot of those that have difficulties with the throat chakra is because they have a lot of unsureties, and there's a lot of inner child work that needs to be done so that you can clear yourself of some of those blocks and some of those dialogues and that inner belief system that you don't necessarily believe, that you might have brought on because someone else around you taught you that that is the way you're supposed to believe. And so being able to have that self-expression of how you feel and settling in with your emotions goes into this chakra. The communication throat chakra is incredibly important for the inner child work, so you can really understand what is it that you want. When someone asks you a question, instead of being so quick to answer, this is what I want, because maybe that's what you've always said, maybe sit with it for a second. Allow yourself to hear the question, to really understand what you're being asked, and be mindful with how you're answering. Give yourself a chance to express yourself. That is how you're going to keep the flow in your communication clear. It's going to help you communicate with everybody around you by keeping that flow clear. So sit with yourself. And when someone asks you how you feel, before you answer, really settle in and figure it out. Best you can. I mean, sometimes you may not be able to. There might be a lot of different emotions that are kind of coming at you, but it's best if you really kind of assess it. Now, your life lesson, and I'm glad I got to this, because this has been so hard, you guys. It really has. And I don't know why. It seems so much easier now that I'm sitting here talking to you guys about it. But the communication chakra is like, if you're not clear on that, and obviously it's been a while since I've been clear on that, you can't really talk much about it. It's hard for you to really understand what you're trying to communicate if you're blocked. The life lesson is knowing that you have the power to choose. You have the power to decide. It's okay. Your yes and your no are yours to give, and nobody should be able to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. If you feel a certain way, your goal, your life lesson is to express what you want, your self-expression. And that's with everything. So I'm going to say to you, it might not just be your words. It may be the fact that you're picking to have bright red hair, or maybe it's to have a certain kind of glasses, or maybe it's because you decide to go ahead and identify differently. However, it doesn't matter. The point is that throat chakra is for you to help define you and express you, because you matter. And all of the things that you find in life that make you happy are so important to all of us. I want you to find so many wonderful things to make you happy, because if you're new to this channel, thank you, by the way, for finding me. For those who have come back, thanks for tuning back in. But those who have tuned back in know, I believe, and the reason I believe that it is really our goal in life, I believe that our reason for living is to find things to make us happy. Because if we find more things to make us happy, then our frequency changes. Energetically, it shifts. And then it ripples around us and bumps into other people. And so if our energy feels good and it's happy and it's joyful, think about how good and intoxicating that is to you. Now imagine that energy rippling and going out and bumping into somebody else. So you see, it's very important that you find things in this world, in your life, that makes you happy, because you matter. And as long as you find things to make you happy, you're going to help us change the world for the better. I hope you like this. Love, light, many blessings. And again, this was all about the throat chakra. Next one up is going to be about the third eye chakra, and that is really just understanding your intuition and trusting that. So until next time, guys, love, light, many blessings. And if you like, please subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, let me know. I love to answer questions. This is over my 630th day doing a daily meditation, and I would love to share with you all of the reasons, benefits, and how I was able to do that. So thank you so much. You guys, amazing. Thanks. Bye. Peace out.